What's up, gang? Welcome to another edition of Last Week in Wrestling with PN and a voice, with Lottie as well being our producer. I'm your boy PN, and
I'm trying to find you on the Facebook account. I see the clock now.
all right. We're ahead. We're a couple.
You are here. You're on. You're correct.
Yeah, we're a couple minutes ahead, voice. That's how they do it
goes.
in entertainment.
Man, tape so we could bloop out your profanity.
I never curse. All right. Yeah, I'm with David Voice. David Voice, introduce yourself.
I'm David Boyce, and I'm
Yes.
wearing my Raven T-shirt today. It's a collectible.
Oh,
You
wow.
look at it on eBay, it goes for big bucks.
Oh, wow. How many bucks?
3 digits.
Speaking of big bucks, somebody owed me 3 cents, and they did pay me in a check.
You know that goes in story number 5. Okay, that's
This story number 5.
Yes, but
Well,
first, before we talk about wrestling,
I'm just saying, I'm very miffed. We'll talk about story number 5. But
now we got them hanging on, clinging on, wanting to know what we're talking about. But PN, how was your week? Anything excitement? Did you said you were going to get hired by Costco last week? Did that happen?
yeah, well, apparently they told me they'll get back to me in a couple. I don't know if a couple means of weeks, a couple means of months, a couple means years. Very nervous, Unfortunately, I thought I received a check. I received a check for 3 cents by a certain somebody, which is very annoying. But we'll talk about that later.
I pay my debts, but again, you're getting ahead. You're pissing
me off, boys. Okay, you're very back. All right, let's go to Lottie. Hi, Lottie. How's it going?
Awful.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm quite sick. I have a sinus infection, and I think I have an ear infection, but I don't know. It just hurts.
Boy.
It hurts to exist, but that's okay because then I get to spend more time in my room.
Right. By the way, Lottie, I saw your special, your HBO special, the Silly Lottie thing, right?
Yes, HBO special.
Very funny, very good. You know what? I like your cinema verite. Reminds me of PN and Friends. You know what I'm saying? But also, just gotta let you know, stay away from drugs. Okay, I know it's Bushwick. A lot of Bushwick kids like to do heroin and stuff and all that nasty stuff.
That's how
Please don't do that.
Sprinkle on my cereal heroin every morning.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Maybe that's what's ruining your immune system. Heroin,
I thought it made it stronger. I thought like if you're on heroin, you're invincible. No.
Yeah.
Just makes you think you're invincible.
Right.
Okay, that's right.
Like
I got
when
mixed
PN
up.
thinks he's smart, it's not true.
All right. Even though Voice is very annoying and he's an alcoholic, at least we both don't do
I got
drugs.
sick news myself.
Right.
I wasn't going to bring down, but since Lottie said she's ill, I have something to comment on as well. I bought Alexis vodka instead of my usual Georgie, and it doesn't taste as good.
By the way, shout out to Thaddeus J. Smith saying he can't wait for story number 5. And Tiffany's in the house saying hi all. What's up, guys? What's up, PN Maniacs? What's up, Voiceiacs? What up, Lottie Maniacs? What up, Maniacs to the, us?
I also went to Comic-Con this week.
Did you dress up?
Including this Deadpool machine gun.
Oh, boy.
Oh, sick.
Oh, boy. I don't think we could show this on our stream. This might demonetize us.
Tip, so it's okay.
What'd you say about tips?
They're orange? Like Donald Trump.
We'll let that slide. What is that?
That's an old man Superman.
Old man Superman?
As well. He has gray hair. The picture does not give it justice. But I bought lots of toys at Comic-Con.
Wait, so is that like a Superman variant where he's old?
Yes.
Wow.
What's Superman's lifespan? Is it different than a human?
They keep changing their mind. He ages slower, but he still ages.
Okay.
And I also got a lot of graphic novels, but I can't show all the stuff that I got. That's a whole show to itself.
By the way, Eddie says, how was New York Comic Con this year, boys? Hope you enjoyed it.
It was very good. It was very good. Many wrestlers were there. Sergeant Slaughter, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, to name a few.
Wow. By the way, how old is Superman in that toy? Approximately.
In, in that particular one, I think he's about 120.
He
That's
looks
it.
good for 120.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's it.
He's
That's
not
it.
even full gray yet, just parts.
Just on the sides.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, I thought he'd be older, like 266 or something.
No, he doesn't age that slow.
Wait. How old can a Kryptonian be? Like, what's the oldest they can be?
There's only one really around. I mean, there's him, there's Supergirl, there's only really two,
Mhm.
and he's the oldest. So, and these other things, we don't even know if it's true or not. It's just variant. So,
Wait,
Oh,
where
right.
did Supergirl come from?
Krypton, of course.
But didn't everyone else die? How'd she end up on Earth?
She was sent away as well, but her ship got lost on the way. She was actually older than him in sense, but then got lost.
Supergirl is older than Superman?
Yes, but she got lost, so she wasn't aging when she was on the ship.
Einstein's concept of relativity.
Wow. Not only David Boyce is a maverick when it comes to sports and wrestling, apparently comic book lore too. Wow.
And just to clarify, Tiffany said I have a lot of dolls. I have no dolls. I just have action figures.
Right. Big difference between action figures and dolls, okay? They're action figures. They do action.
Who's that?
Spider-Man once was with the Fantastic Four, and he lost his costume, so he put on a Johnny Storm costume and a paper bag to cover his face. And look, he put a kick me on his back.
Yeah, right. By the way, shout out to Jesse Reyes saying very scientific stuff. Yes. Obviously, we're talking about the Fantastic Four and all that and what have you. And I thought
the aging process, that's what he was talking about.
Right. I mean, who knew? Who knew the Kryptonians age differently?
I did.
Yeah. Kudos to Boyce on that note. Oh boy, we've learned a lot for the past 9 minutes. Wow. I think our banter's getting bantery.
But you know what people would like to hear about?
Wrestling.
You see, Lottie got it.
I want to hear about wrestling. You guys want to get to the number 5 topic of
the number 5 topic.
Oh, that was very intense. Okay, well, the number 5 topic is that The Miz lost to R-Truth.
Right. Which me and the Voice had a bet about food. A bet? About how much did we put up?
3 cents.
That's right. That you cajoled me. I didn't want to bet, guys. As you know, PN's a very honest.
Before we talk about you winning the bet, I'd like to say, one, the Miz was distracted. Okay, he got distracted. R-Truth wrapped him up in a small package. The count was a little quick for my liking.
Still a count to count.
It still counts as a win, but I put a little asterisk by it. That was a little. He won with smoke and mirrors. I'm just saying.
A win's a win, buddy. All right, any given Monday.
And unlike you, we were watching on Monday night, and I paid you that moment. And yet,
I get check. Okay.
Yeah, I made a check out to 3 cents.
3 cents. Yeah. How am I going to cash a check for 3 cents? Listen, I went to the bank. They scoffed at me. They said, "Get the heck out of here," and not in those nice words. You know what I'm saying? More like HE double hockey sticks out of here. Yeah. By the way, Tiffany says, if R-Truth beat the Miz, what do we have left? Well, we have 3 unclaimed cents. So you still owe me 3 cents, buddy. All right, technically. I know you've got a jar full of.
No. I gave you the check.
No.
I can't help it.
You got to pay me in real cash. Okay, pal?
It's just as good.
No, owe me 3 pennies. I reject your check. I want my 3 pennies. And I know you got it.
You said all I have to do is pay you 3 cents.
All right. Lottie, chat. What do you think? Chat, Lottie, chat. Does Dave Voice owe me 3 pennies IRL, or do I am stuck with a check?
Can a check legally be 3 cents? Is there not a minimum?
Yes, it can be. It could be 1 cent.
Then
what?
He's in the right.
What?
He's not breaking the law.
Republic credits are no good here. I don't know what that means.
No one does. yeah, I don't know what the heck he means. He's probably unhappy with 3 pennies.
And we're public credit.
Right. Point is, you said 3 pennies. Yeah, you said 3 pennies. You said 3 pennies, not 3 cents.
Have them give it to you.
You owe me pennies. You said 3 pennies, not cents. So 3 pennies.
Check. I wrote 3.
You said 3 pennies.
That's what the check's good for.
Oh boy, you know what? Somebody's waffling.
I paid.
No, you did not. No, you didn't. Star Wars reference.
It's their currency.
Sorry.
Right.
Did you cash my check yet?
I tried to. They said they wouldn't take it because it's 3 cents. Okay.
Okay, that's. I don't know what type of bootleg.
All right. How about this? Once you come with me to the bank, right, to my bank,
you go to the bank or cash checking place.
Cash checking. I haven't gone to a cash checking place yet because because if I go there, they're going to take like a penny from that. Then I'll just get 2 pennies.
Right.
So why would I do that?
Listen, I'm going to go with you to that bank.
Thank you.
And I'm going to make sure you get the money.
Thank you.
I like the bank because they have lollipops, and even if you're an adult, you can still take one. There's no rule.
I took 2 orange lollipops the other day.
That is the worst one.
All is great. And if you go to TD Bank, you could steal their pens.
Well, Thaddeus J. Smith says voice wins on a technicality. I fear here, PN. I don't like this technicality. I said 3 pennies. He didn't say cents. He didn't say 3 Republic credits or whatever.
Pennies. I don't know what freaking bank you're going to. That's not accepting checks.
Also, Jesse Ray says you can probably find 3 pennies on the ground on the way to the bank.
That's not the point.
Right.
Yeah, that's not the point.
It's not the point.
And in the notes
we all agree.
Right.
We all agree. He got his money. So I'm very disappointed.
The point is, once you got 3 pennies, you got more than 3 pennies. You could have just taken 3 pennies from your jar of cash and give it to me. But no.
Yeah, I chose to use a check. That is correct. I could have done that.
Which is more, it's probably worth more than just 3 pennies.
I get my checks for free. I don't know why you're paying for checks. When you're a quality banker who has real money in a bank, they give you checks for free.
Okay, yeah. I'm sure you have real money in the bank. Right.
I got real money here. I won big in gambling. I don't think that video made the cut, but I have a bag full of money here. You want me
you know what? You might have money, but you know what? You don't have friends. How about that?
Oh,
you could buy friends.
Well, technically, I am your friend. Ish.
Yeah, I got friends. Please, you're talking crazy.
Name
Anyway,
like 2.
Anyway, Tiffany says. Wait, go ahead, Lottie.
No, I said name 2, but they can't be cats.
Wait, what?
Name 2
She
friends.
says the friends can't be cats.
Friends can't.
Can't be cats.
No.
Yeah. Now you're gonna lose. You see, she's the one of these Republicans making fun of the cat people. We're gonna lose viewership. She's calling me a cat man. She says my vote doesn't matter.
You have a cat in the background right now as you speak.
You know what? It's getting confused. We're talking about farm animals. I see Tiffany says you think you can have it bad. You think you have it bad, PN, but a raccoon stole my pork chop. I don't know what's going on there. James Jesse Ray says, I meant for David to pick up the pennies, not PN. Yeah, just make him do that. That might sound a little bit.
I will pick up pennies from the street. I'm not above that. I'm not one of those people who say it has to be on the head. I see money on the street, I pick it up.
All right, you know what? Let's just move on from Pennygate because it's getting really.
Let's get off of Pennygate. I think Miz is going to get another match with R-Truth, hopefully tonight, and he's going to get his revenge and destroy R-Truth. It's not an official match yet.
Do you want to go double or nothing, buddy, or are you going to send another check?
I will do double or nothing.
Right.
But wait, this time we will say you have to pay in pennies. Is that okay?
Well, okay. But here's the thing, though. So if I lose, can I just return the check back to you?
No, I wrote my name to you. No, that's your check.
Okay, Voice is very cultured bank user. He has many benefits and such bestowed upon a fancy man such as him. I don't know if that's an anti-Semitic reference or not, Thaddeus.
I'll take it. If the anti-Semitic reference is Jews are rich, I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take those.
Still anti-Semitic by doing that.
That's
Yes.
not anti-Semitic. That's pro-Semitic. Ooh, you're rich. I'm going to get upset with that.
Now, is there anything about the actual match between Miz and R-Truth that we want to talk about?
Yeah. Okay. So first, are we betting 3 pennies? PN.
How about we bet, 4 pennies? How about that?
4 pennies, and you have to pay in pennies. Okay. Don't
Oh,
give me.
okay, time out. All right, if we're gonna do that, can I pay in installments? Because right now things are tough.
1 installment. 4
One
pennies.
installment. One installment.
Yes
Lottie,
or no? We
you gotta go to the judge.
We've been on this topic too long. Do you want to bet the penny?
You gotta go to Lottie.
Full installments. If you can't afford the bet, don't make the bet.
Yep.
How confident are you?
I'm not good. I'm out. I fold. Who are you calling chicken?
Who the hell do you think I'm calling chicken?
10 pennies. How about that?
10 pennies. So not a dime, not 2 nickels, 10 actual pennies are better.
Right.
Okay, it's done. It's done. No
10
tax.
pennies.
10 pennies. Okay.
10 pennies.
If they wrestle tonight, which is no short.
If they wrestle tonight. Yeah, if they wrestle tonight. And then, yeah. By the way, Eddie says she brings up some very good points. I'm not sure what the points were. But,
About how if you can't afford a bet, don't make it.
Right.
I just solved the U.S. gambling problem. Boom.
Right.
You want to see what happened to me? I did some gambling. I used a bookie the other day.
How
you want to see the results of that? I'll be back in a sec.
It is a problem, Lottie. I don't want to get into gambling because I don't want to become like him. I don't want to end up wearing some tapioca-colored suit, walking around with cats, drinking lemonade, spiked lemonade.
I kind of want that life. That sounds pretty cool.
I did a parlay. That means you bet on 3 games, you get big money odds. I took the Jaguars, 6-point favorites. They covered. I took the Colts, 3-point favorites. They covered. And the Kansas City Swifts were underdogs. How the heck are the Kansas City Swifts underdogs to the Niners? I took them, and they won. And you want to know what happened?
Heck? They pay you in a grocery bag?
Why is it a mix of rubber bands and clips?
Because they're in groups of amounts of money. That's what.
How much is it?
What the heck?
We're not going to say. We'll let people's mind go. But yeah, I usually.
You sent me a 3-cent check instead of getting 3 pennies, and you've got all this damn money. I'm sorry.
None of that's pennies. That's not pennies.
Yeah, you can't crack $1. If I gave you $1, do you have 97 cents?
Exactly. By the way, I don't know what Tiffany's saying.
If you bet $5,000, you would have been very happy. But no.
$5,000. If I had $5,000, I'd be a billionaire.
No, you would not. You'd be 1,000 here.
Spiritual.
Let's do topic number 4.
By the way, Tiffany says, Kansas City Swifts. I don't get it. That's their team name, right? The Swifts?
No, they're the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm making a joke because Taylor Swift is dating Travis Kelce of the Chiefs, and you always see her face. So now I call them the Kansas City Swifts.
Oh, excuse me. Not everyone's a Swiftie like you, boys. Okay, so excuse me.
I'd bang her if she wooed me.
Lottie?
All right, well,
topic. You would have to wine and dine me first.
Hey, my friends. Topic number 4. Yeah. We're gonna be talking about he's kind of new to the wrestling world. It is Shelton Benjamin, and he had a very impressive debut match when he was going against Leo Rush. And I got a little picture of him.
Yeah.
Look, there he is.
Look at it. How this man does not look a day over 23 years old.
He looks great. I like his
shape. And he's actually like 85 years old, I believe.
By the way, you know the great thing about this? You can't tell the difference between me or Shelton Benjamin. Because
I can't tell the difference.
You can't. We all have the same, built. You know what I'm saying? We both got the same,
You got a different haircut.
Right. I've got hair. Right. But
Yeah, he's bald. Like,
besides that, we both have like the same physique, kind of. You know.
you know
No,
what,
we
Tiff?
do
I've
not
never
have
agreed with
clothes
you
the
more.
same physique. Let me see how old Sheldon is.
It's Shelton with a T.
Shelton, I'm sorry. He is 49 years old.
By the way, Tiffany
Damn.
says she wants to lick him. Please calm down.
Oh my God.
No, Tiff, bring it on. Do more.
Now, when you said you want to lick him, are you talking about Sheldon, me, or Pian?
Or Lottie.
Lots of pronouns. We
You
don't
can
know who
lick
you're
me.
talking
It's fine.
Right.
I'm very excited to hear who she's saying.
Thank you.
Come on.
Thank you, Thaddeus.
Don't amuse him. Make him go to the gym. Tell him he looks nothing. In any case, he fought Leo Rush, and he threw Leo around like a rag dog. Sheldon was moving, jumping around, using his muscle. The hot black dude, so now it's between Pian and Sheldon.
Yeah, we're like a tag team. Hey, guys, we're going to win the AEW Tag Team Championship. We got Sheldon Pian.
You know, everyone's excited about MVP bringing in Bobby Lashley, but maybe he doesn't need it. Maybe Sheldon will win the AEW championship. He looked great, and he's scheduled to fight. Could you stop posing?
Well, I'm bigger than Shelton here. This is great.
Okay,
I'm actually bigger than Shelton.
Yeah, you can take him on.
Sheldon is scheduled to fight Swerve Strickland, which should be a great match.
You know, it's so funny. It's like he's small and I'm the big guy, right? I'm like Diesel.
Are you going to talk about wrestling, or are you going to talk about how cuckoo you are?
Do bunny ears on him. Yeah.
Hey, look at that. Look at that.
I see how you. I'm just going to begin drinking harder now. I could see. Do you have any feedback on the Sheldon Benjamin Leo Rush match?
By the way, Tiffany says the hot black dude. Thank you, Tiffany. Appreciate it. But please, I'm married to the podcast. That's what I am.
Well, Thaddeus has some strong opinions about Shelton. He thinks he's underutilized, but he's not good on the mic. Is that true?
He now has MVP doing his talking, and I think this is the greatest thing going to AEW. He has a new lease on life, and he's going to be a contender, and I hope he wipes the floor with Swerve Strickland.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm rooting for. But
sorry, guys.
PN, you still have not given us any feedback on the Sheldon Benjamin. Do you think I covered everything?
Well, I'm sorry. I'm just admiring that me and Sheldon basically have the same physique and the same kind of like sexy vibes.
This is why we can't do special effects.
You know, I've never seen PN and Shelton in the same room. Just going to toss it out there.
Right. By the way, Thaddeus says agreed. Him being with MVP is huge. Not as huge as me right here compared to Shelton right now, small. He can still go. Yeah, I can still go.
They're not talking about you. Look at the other gun I got at Comic-Con.
Oh, my goodness. What is that?
It's a Deadpool gun. Both of these are Deadpool guns.
Those guns are red?
Yeah. He paints his guns.
He paints his guns?
I'd paint my guns if I was like a super.
I have it under very good authority that Deadpool also paints his penis red.
That sounds like it would get infected.
Right.
He has healing powers.
Oh, that's right. Okay, never mind. That's good.
Did you see the new Deadpool movie, Deadpool Wolverine?
Of course I did. What do you think's wrong with me? I even watched that crappy Joker movie.
Oh, you saw it? Oh, you didn't like the Joker movie?
It was maybe the worst superhero movie ever made.
Oh, wow. Did you like the first Joker movie?
I thought it was very good. I thought it set up for the second movie beautifully. And instead they gave us a hot steam of poop.
Sorry.
Poop. Well, you know, it didn't start off horrible. I heard it was bad. I'm like, why is everyone being so rough on it? Mm-hmm. Everyone left the theater like this.
What was it? You know, not to have any spoilers, but what was the turning point that made you not like the movie?
They did not. They made the Joker a wussy boy. They made him. They made him. You came across more manly than the Joker. This is the guy who's supposed to fight Batman. He came across as a loser, a loser, a loser, a loser. It got me so angry.
Well, sorry, your heroes failed you, boys. What are you gonna do? All right, let's move on. Let's move on.
I think he's gonna cry. All right. Well, for our number 3 topic today, I also have a graphic for this one because we're going to be talking about the Motor City Machine Guns, and they arrived
nice.
on SmackDown. I saw a fun little highlight of their fight. It looked great. Look, it's them.
And look, this is a machine gun as well.
Yeah. Look at me. I look like I have like white friends. Look at that. It's great.
I'm your white friend.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying. Like white male friends. It's different from white female friends.
Yes, the Joker movie did fail the city. It failed everyone. Now, the Motor City Machine Guns, they've been wrestling all over the world. I first watched them on TNA or Impact, whatever you want to call it. They had a great feud with Beer Money. That's Bobby Roode and James Storm. They eventually went their own ways, then began teaming up again. And they're also not that young, but they haven't missed a step. They looked fantastic and won their debut match.
Right. They're one of the best tag teams of all time. Put them up there with the Usos. Put them up there with the Briscoes. Put it up there with FTR. These are, of modern tag teams, these guys are the great. Even the Bucks, right?
Okay. Here's the one problem. They were very successful in TNA. They've never been to the big show, okay? They're not on the Dudley Boys level. They're not on the Legion of Doom level. And they're not on the Usos level. Do you know why? They wrestled in the big leagues. I'm very excited to see the Machine Guns, but they're not a top 10 tag team of all time. They're top 20. And when you say top 20, that means they're around number 20.
All right. That's fair. But, now they're in WWE. Now they're in the big leagues. They're going to prove themselves, and they're going to sink or swim. You know what I'm saying?
But they're no spring chickens either at this point. They're still moving great, but I am thrilled. They're nice guys, which I usually hate. Because nice guys are usually stupid.
What?
You proved my point. Thank you. But
he called you nice.
My point. But the Motor City Machine Guns, they're smart. They fight hard. I'm rooting for them, and I'm glad they finally came to the WWE. And I think they're a better fit in WWE than AEW.
Right. Thaddeus says, fun to see them back together. Hope they have a good run. By the way, voice, can you say Motor City Machine Guns 3 times fast?
Oh, I love saying things 3 times. Motor City Machine Guns. Motor City Machine Guns. Motor City Machine Guns.
You cheated. You smacked yourself while doing that.
I did not notice I did that. Here's a fun fact. And we're all going to do this. Everyone has a different machine gun sound. My machine gun sound is Lottie, what's your machine gun sound? Oh, we had the same one, so there goes that.
I roll my tongue. You do a raspberry.
Okay, so different. I'm sorry. PN, what's your machine gun sound?
All right, you ready, guys?
Yeah.
Ready?
Better not be a fart.
It is different.
Yours sounded more like if I was putting on a play that takes place in space.
Right.
Pew pew.
Right,
not
right.
that threatening.
That sounds like a machine gun for like an elementary school.
Hey,
they do have those now.
Hey, you know what? I was just, giving a shout out to Thaddeus being a big Star Wars fan. Had to break out the machine guns in outer space.
Is there a machine gun in Star Wars ever?
No, they're using lasers and whatnot.
Yeah, but like machine laser guns.
There should be, but I do not recall seeing one.
Okay,
Yeah.
Tiffany goes, I also thought PN's machine gun sounded like a, you know what? Enough bullying.
No, I've heard PN fought, and it does not sound like that.
You have never heard me emit gas. You have never heard me emit gas. There is a version of some. Okay.
Thank you, Thaddeus, our resident Star Wars nerd.
Right. You know what? If you think about it, Thaddeus would be a Star Wars nerd.
Oh.
PN, do you think the Guns will win this match? They're in a tournament to see who's going to be the number one contenders. Next week they're fighting Ciampa and Johnny
Gargano.
Wrestling. Johnny Wrestling, which would be an epic match. An epic match. An epic match.
Right.
I'm saying the Machine Guns win, which will leave the Machine Guns against the Tongas. Who do you think is going to win that?
Well, you know what? I'm very excited about the Machine Guns back together. Right. But you know what? I think they got the momentum. I think there are new kids in the block. I think they're going to take over. I see them being champions within 3 months. And also, here's a good question: who's the better Guns, the Machine Guns or the Smoking Guns?
That's not it. The Smoking Guns were a very successful team at a low point in WWE tag teams.
Badass Billy Gunn.
Billy Gunn and Bart Gunn. Billy Gunn and Bart Gunn. Billy Gunn and Bart Gunn. And they were beating a bunch of nobodies. Okay?
What do you mean?
They would never make it in today's wrestling world. They would get smoked. Get it? Smoked. You see Smoking Gun smoked? Smoked by the Machine Guns.
By the way, as you know, PN doesn't curse, but I did accurately say Billy Gunn's name, from the Attitude Era, so technically I was being PG, strong PG, with parental guidance, but yeah.
So if my name was Beep Face, you would say Beep Face.
I wouldn't even talk to you if your name was Beep Face, okay? Even though you are Beep Face.
That's rude. If it's part of his culture.
Just out of curiosity, when I said Beep Face, what profanity word did you think I was saying?
I thought you meant like a Star Wars reference, like, R2-D2, beep.
No, I was thinking F-U-C-K face.
I was also
F.
But more like a P-H-U-C-K.
Oh boy, you know what? Now we're going to PG-13. Great. We're gonna lose our audience. All those impressionable minds, all those impressionable 30-year-olds.
This just in. I got NFL breaking news. Brandon Ayuk, 49er wide receiver, just signed a new contract, out for the year.
What?
Brandon Ayuk of the 49ers, wide receiver, out for the year. Breaking news.
Right. Is this part of WNBA and how they won last night?
It's the NFL.
By the way, shout out to the New York Liberty. Okay, don't say I don't follow sports. New York Liberty.
To the parade tomorrow.
You have a parade tomorrow?
They're having a parade tomorrow.
Where?
And I'm going to it.
Where?
At City Hall.
Is there going to be a lot of people there?
I'll be there, so that's going to bring people.
Wait, what time's the parade?
Probably, I didn't look yet. I'm going to wake up early, get there at 9, and whenever it happens, it happens.
What parade is on a what's tomorrow? Tuesday?
On a Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Hey, guys, let's all go to the New York Liberty, parade tomorrow, right?
Yeah, let's represent our ladies. I figured there's going to be a lot of single ladies here, so.
By the way, as two dads of Lottie, it's nice to see, women being successful in other things besides cooking and cleaning. So I'm glad as a dad, as a spiritual dad to you, Voice is not a good dad, but as the good dad, as the good dad of the two dads.
Voice was like the fun dad. He like we could drink at the house.
I'm the fun dad.
Yeah, I'd let people drink.
Yeah.
Would you you're not gonna drink them in my chateau, honey.
Yeah, you see now you're not the fun dad.
What type of dad am I?
Oh wait, this just in.
The present one.
What?
This just in. The parade is on Thursday.
Okay,
that's a better parade day. I don't know what they're thinking with a Tuesday. That's a crazy day.
Starting at 10 a.m. So I'll be there on Thursday now.
Okay, 10 a.m. That's what's up? Where?
Still by City Hall.
All right, are we all going? Are we all gonna?
I'm going to be there. My fireball in my inside pocket. I'll put it in a protein shake bottle so all looks good. and I'll be drinking and hitting on the ladies at 10 a.m.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Well,
I'll be very respectful.
please do. And I think most of them will be.
You should hand mace to every woman that you interact with, so that they have an option.
That's why I wear glasses.
Hmm.
They mace me, I'm okay.
Right.
I have good vision. I just use it. Lots of women misunderstand me and go straight to the mace. I'm like, hello, and
Oh, Tiffany says if voice pays for me, I'll be there too. So hey,
Free parade?
no, she just lives far away.
Oh.
voice, don't you have money? You have like 3 cents still. Can't you just like fund the whole trip with all the people watching now?
I don't give out my money, okay?
Obviously, you still owe me 3 cents.
I gave you a damn check. You cash it. You cash it. You cash it.
Yeah, all right, whatever. You scumbag.
I gave you a check for 3 cents on a note. I said, for gambling, R-Truth beat the Miz, I question the rest 3 counts.
And then when the teller saw that, they were like, what the heck is this? Is this a joke? And I'm like, no, it's not a joke. Give me my 3 cents. And they were like, you know what? Yeah. But you paid 3 cents for that.
No, it was like $20, but I'm going back to the Georgie, which is $18.
All right, let's go to the next topic before I
thought I'd be classy. That was a mistake.
And that's the good dad. That's the fun dad, right? It's the fun dad that,
he's the fun dad. He's telling me which vodka I should invest in.
Yeah, that's fun. Do you drink alcohol?
No, because
Do you use profanities?
No.
Then you're not the fun dad.
Thank you.
But as the present dad, you got to do stuff like be an example.
That is why
true.
You're
not. I'm an
example. Me how to ride a
bike. I'm making their tolerance high to alcohol. PN, I don't know the answer to this question. Can you ride a bike, a 2-wheeled bike?
No, but that's besides the point. Still the present dad.
You can't even teach them how to ride a bike.
Technically, I never had it. All right, so unfortunately, I didn't have a father. I was raised by my grandma, and I'm learning on the fly on how to be a dad. Okay, Lottie.
Learn how to ride a bike. Stop blaming things. Move on.
I guarantee your grandma knows how to ride a bike, and you just never asked.
You think my dad taught me how to ride a bike? No, I went in the mean streets of Manhattan, fell on my face a few times, was a bloody mess, and eventually figured it out.
If you ride a bike in Manhattan, you're asking to die.
Well, I didn't. I ride around the park. I didn't go in the street.
Oh, okay, that's
I was like
good.
8, 9 years old, learning how to ride a bike. I wasn't like 62, like PN, trying to figure out how to ride a big bike.
All right, enough generational trauma. Let's go to the next topic.
All right, topic number 2 this week is that Solo and the New Bloodline destroy Roman Reigns.
Wait, did we do number 3 already?
Yes, that was Motor City.
Oh, okay, great.
Don't question your producer. I know what's happening.
Wait, what's the topic again?
The topic is okay. Repeat it again.
Solo and the New Bloodline destroy Roman Reigns.
Oh boy.
Now, we had big debates. Should this even be on the list? We decided to make it number 2 because Roman keeps beating the crap out of these guys in matches. But when it's not a match, they jump them and beat them up. Also, Jay also made an appearance, and he told Solo, listen here, I hate Roman as much as the next guy, but I do not approve of the werewolf. He said he should not be with the bloodline. And he's like, screw you. So Jay's like, next time I won't be so nice. And he went amongst his business. Later, Roman Reigns got in the ring. I must have missed where Jimmy was because he never made an appearance. I must have missed it. But they beat the living poop. They beat the living poop. They beat the living poop out of Roman Reigns again. He needs backup. He needs a regular backup, and it has to be more than just Jimmy.
Now, here's my question. Can we trust Jimmy Uso here? I mean...
I trust Jimmy. He's trying to convince Jay to join Roman. They probably beat him up in the back. Jimmy gets beaten up quite easily.
I don't know. I feel like Jimmy... Something's askew here. I feel like this is a setup where Jimmy maybe is working with with
No,
Solo.
the new bloodline took him out for 8 months. He is not joining the new bloodline. Okay, they beat the crap out of him. They already have 4 members. They're not looking to add Jimmy.
He might need a wise man.
That is a horse take. You give more takes like that, I'm going to put in an application to get new people to replace you.
Oh, really? What's the name of the show, buddy? What's the name of the show? Last week with wrestling with PN in the voice or the voice PN?
I'll just have someone say to the PN like they used to do in those old TV shows.
I could be PN.
There's an application right there. Boy, she stabbed you in the back quicker than Solo Sikoa did to Roman Reigns.
That's how y'all raised me.
Oh, we raised so well.
I did not raise you like that. I'm very sad about that. Point being, this whole bloodline feud is coming to a head. In the beginning, it seemed like Roman Reigns was handling these guys. What happened?
Them in a match. Sure, if it's a match, he destroys them. It's when he's running his own business, he just should stay away from the ring unless it's an actual match.
Right. Also, we had, like you said, we had some tension between Jacob Fatu and Jey Uso, right? Is that going to be a match? By the way, Thaddeus says, I imagine this is slow building to Survivor Series. Roman and those loyal to his bloodline versus Solo and his voice.
Basically, Roman Reigns will have a group, Solo will have a group. That has to last to November. We're already in October. I have to agree. There's going to be probably a war games between the two factions. Roman only has Jimmy. I have to imagine he'll eventually get Jey to join him. The question is, who will be the 4th member? Will he get another Samoan we're unfamiliar with? Will they convince Sami Zayn, who also says he doesn't want anything? Who? Let's just pretend they convinced Jey. Could we agree upon that, PN?
We'll say, all right, fine. Let's
agree that it's Jimmy.
For the sake of argument, let's say that Jey is joined.
Jimmy and Jey agree. Who will be the 4th member? Is it Zayn or Samoan? We don't know. Because there's Samoans right, left, everywhere. There's always seems to be another Samoan coming out.
What about Cody?
Cody's going to have bigger things on his hands. It's not going to be Cody. That's a horrible pick. You're getting closer and closer to being replaced.
You try to replace me, buddy. I'll replace you. Whatever.
I'm not going to replace you. Don't worry. It's just a little joke that I tell myself to get through the day. That and alcohol helps me get through the day.
Well, speaking of alcohol, Daryl McElveen says clank, clank. So I think it must be some alcoholic gesture of approval to each other.
He approves. So I'm going to say Sami Zayn, but I'm not thrilled with that. I'd say definitely Jimmy and Jey. You think Jimmy's going to join Solo, which makes no sense at all.
By the way, Tiffany brought up someone needs to destroy the bloodline once and for all. You know what? I think we're getting tired of the bloodline. I think we're getting tired of their hijinks. I'm sorry, Solo.
They have a number 2 story, though.
Huh?
They have a number 2 story, so they must be doing something correct.
Of course. But you know what? I'm getting tired of these guys ruining Roman Reigns' life, right? Roman, by the way, Daryl says low boo. Lottie, can you translate Gen Z's? Gen Z's?
It means lovely lions lick awful lemons. Awful with an O.
Okay, that has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but
Right. It's heating up. Hopefully Jey joins Roman Reigns, and I think Sami Zayn is going to jump in because Sami Zayn's a solid guy.
So now you're saying Jimmy will be a member as well? Is that what you're saying?
Well, Jimmy's already a member, right?
Yeah, but you earlier said Jimmy was going to join Solo.
Okay. All right. So you know what? All right, fine. Jimmy's going to join Roman Reigns.
Thank you for realizing you made a mistake. You think the big man 10 minutes is stupid, and I'm proud of you.
Yeah. By the way, Daryl, I'm glad you're laughing on your lap, which is a new Gen Z's term, I guess.
I constantly laugh on my lap. There's nowhere else to do it.
What is that? L? Is that what it says? LOL? Laugh on my lap?
Mm-hmm.
What are we talking about? We're talking about wrestling.
The bloodline, the bloodline, the bloodline.
Right.
Who will be the fourth member, the symbol of excellence? It's
Right,
not going to be Ric Flair. I've
Right.
eliminated him.
Daryl, let the chat know, Daryl, who's your favorite wrestler of all time if you watch wrestling? Let's know.
Everyone who's watching, who's not intimidated, like your favorite wrestler, we'll give it about 20 seconds for these people to type. So, you know what I'm excited about? PN's looking at his phone. But I'm excited about, before we do our number one topic, we do the video of the day. I sent Lottie like 12 of my videos. She looked, she could go on her own. I'm very excited to see which video she chooses.
I picked a very nice video, and I thought it's good. It features you, voice, and our friend Todd, who looks very similar to PN. No relation.
Some people see that's racist, saying Todd and PN look alike. But PN said he looked like Sheldon Benjamin, so, you know, who knows? Well, wait till PN sees Todd. He's going to say, I look nothing like him. He's going to say Todd's a fat slob and stuff like that.
Wait, all right.
Tiffany says The Miz and Undertaker are two favorite wrestlers. Those are solid. I usually like when you say a top wrestler, you pick one, but she did choose two good ones. He picked Jimmy Superfly, Jimmy Snuka, who would be involved in the bloodline, funny enough.
Right. Also, Thaddeus says Macho is his personal fave, with Taker a close second, he thinks. Oh, by the way, did you hear that The Undertaker endorsed Donald Trump?
Yes, he did.
Yep, The Undertaker.
We're not saying if that's good or bad. We're just giving the news.
We're just relaying the news. The news.
Apparently, the Rock is a Harris fan.
Oh, really?
Yes.
The Rock endorsed Harris.
Yes. Undertaker.
Officially.
He always endorses a Democrat. He doesn't care who the heck it is.
I'm just right. I just want the yeah. Okay.
Now Trump is in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
Jake the Snake #2. Remember Superfly Snuka got hit in the head with a coconut by Roddy Piper? Those were the days. Those were funny things.
By the way, Daryl bought the Hulkamania workout set at age 7. Did you do that as well, David? Did you have the Hulkamania workout set?
Hulk Hogan was I'm only 28 years old, but I did manage to buy it, at a used store. And I walked it out, and that's one of the reasons why I'm so buff today.
Right. So the Brothers of Destruction are now supporting Donald Trump.
I didn't hear Kane usually supports the Republicans.
They were both in the same video. Kane and The Undertaker.
Okay. So, the Brothers of Destruction. Maybe next week. I'm going to gamble on the election, but I'm not going to give you my prediction on who I'm betting on. Not who I'm rooting for, who I'm betting on next week. So tune in for that because, as you know, I make a lot of money gambling.
Oh, boy.
Can you gamble on an election?
What? Yes, you can.
What's the odds? What's the odds right now?
It's about 50-50 now. Trump is a slight favorite, but
he's a favorite now?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking up the current polls.
Hey, Lottie, are you old enough to vote, Lottie?
Yes, she's old enough to vote.
Yeah.
Have you voted before?
Yeah, I voted in the last election.
Who'd you vote for?
Women are allowed to vote nowadays, PN.
Not that. She's very young. Who'd you vote for?
The current polls are 49 for Harris and 47 for Trump.
That doesn't equal 100%. Are they saying someone else could win?
Well, the rest is undecided.
Oh, okay. Okay, somehow.
Yeah.
Tiffany says the bloodline should beat up Trump. We're not advocating violence. He already got 2 assassinations.
Please, we do not endorse violence to any of them. Again, none of us are saying, at least I'm not saying who I'm rooting for. I think they're both from all ones, but I'll be forced to vote. I will be in the Bahamas that week on November 2nd. I'm headed to the Bahamas, so I'll be out for 6 days. So
wait, you're still doing the last week of pro wrestling, right?
No, I won't. I'll be in the Bahamas. I'm not going to do the show that week.
You're not going to do the show?
You're only telling us now?
I'm in the Bahamas.
You're just telling us now. You didn't set in a 2-week early notice type of thing.
November 2nd is more than 2 weeks away. So, yes, I'm giving it now. I recommend
How about a registered letter? How about a registered letter?
How about
an email?
to replace me?
We need
All right,
professionals.
I'm gonna play the video of the week, or else we ain't never gonna get to it.
Let's do the video of the week.
Right.
He's asleep. He's asleep. He said he would stay up. He said he would stay up with me. No sleep! No sleep! No sleep!
What the hell?
You said you said you wouldn't sleep.
What the fuck?
No sleep! No sleep!
No.
You don't go sleep in my house!
Dude,
No
what the hell was
profanity!
that?
No profanity!
No. That was not cool. Oh my god.
You do not say you're staying up with me, and then I wake you up. I wake you up. Any last words?
Screw you.
That's Todd Mondesi. I'm David Boyce. No sleep. No sleep. No sleep. Go Yankees. Go Mets.
Oh boy.
Was that staged or was that genuine?
He really fell asleep.
How dare he? That's like
Let me
so
tell you
rude.
something. I sleep about 2 hours a day. I have constant insomnia. PN came to watch, if you noticed the TV, we were watching wrestling. It was on DVR. It was at midnight. And he promised me he would not fall asleep. And then during a butcher match, which I understand falling asleep for that match.
Well, you said PN. I was not. That was Todd
I
Muncie,
mean,
not
Todd.
you.
I'm sorry, Todd.
You know what, voice? You know what? All us blacks don't look alike. Okay, stop
two
being
look-
racist.
You
Stop
two look
being all
very alike.
thinking that like, oh, I'm talking to. Am I talking to Todd? Am I talking to Shelton Benjamin? Am I talking to PN? Who am I talking to?
In any case, Todd fell asleep. I snuck up. I had to be quiet because this chair cranks sometimes. I got up, and then I woke his ass up. He threw his hat at me. If you're watching him, the David Voice on TikTok, he threw his cap at me. That's violence. And he also said the F word. I was afraid TikTok was going to ban it, but he said it very low. That's how you could tell it was real. I wouldn't allow the F word.
Well, we lost 2 viewers, so thanks for the F bomb for
Scared them away.
the cruel humor. The cruel humor.
He said best video ever.
All right, y'all ready for the number one topic?
I wait, one last thing then we'll get. I should have put vodka on his head. That's what I should have done. That's what I should have done. That's what I should have done.
Right, turn it into a Diddy party. Yeah, put vodka in a guy sleeping. Great.
Now let's do the number one topic.
All right, the number one topic. I have a graphic for this too, and we're just gonna talk about our friend John Moxley. That guy.
Oh, that's what he
Oh
had.
Yeah.
boy,
That's what
he covered all of us. What the heck?
But
Yeah,
then
yeah.
we can make him smaller.
Hey, make him smaller. We gotta see my face.
What the?
Okay. So
Someone likes John Moxley here.
the Moxley and the BBC. One, please change
BCC, not the BBC.
Please change your name. It's a dumbass name. Okay.
Very different. 2 very different things between the BBC and BCC. You know,
That's
Sam.
just change. What
I
does
like the
BBC
BBC.
stand for? The
You like the British Broadcasting System
Ye-
networks? Channel?
Yeah, they got Taskmaster. I love Taskmaster.
Some people should wear shirts. What are we talking about?
John Moxley.
Moxley.
That is not an attractive belly button.
Well, that's an old picture.
He does not want to look Moxley.
How old is that picture?
That picture's probably 5 years old.
Right. He's buff now. He's buff now,
He's
right?
a little bit more muscular and lost.
He's bald. Yeah, he's bald now. Yeah.
Bald and muscular. Oh,
Apparently,
Just
he's like a. I
this guy.
think. Yeah. There you go. My twin.
Kind of looks like that now. Okay.
Not my twin. Not my twin.
So in any case, what's the name of his team? I can't even remember. That's why I want him to change his name. What does a BBC or BCB stand for?
PCP.
PN.
What?
He's making friends with the white man.
I'm asking you a question.
What? Oh, okay. What?
What does the Moxley Scoop stand for? The BBC.
I think it's like the British channel
See, that's a
contestants.
we watch wrestling nonstop and we can't remember their stupid name. But
Used to be.
anyway, it consists of Moxley, Claudio,
Wheeler
Pat,
Yuta. Wheeler Yuta.
Wheeler Yuta, and that chick who's hot looking. I call her the hot chick.
Mhm.
I'm not wasting my brain cells remembering her name.
Mhm.
The Blackpool Combat Club.
Blackpool Combat Club. Listen,
Right.
I made sense when Rico was their leader. None of these people from Blackpool, the name makes no sense. Now, I like that they're kicking ass, but their motto is, if you're part of AEW, we're against you.
Oh.
Mhm.
All these guys have been part of AEW for a good 2 years now. It really doesn't make sense. I just like that they're beating up people. Okay? Now, they interfered in the match and they started beating the crap out of people. And the scapegoat, Jack Perry, and the Young Bucks just left the ring. And they're like, not any of our problem, even though they're big members of AEW. Now, I could understand that. They're like, as long as you don't touch us, we ain't bugging you. So they're just beating up people. And you know who's challenging? You know who's challenging Moxley and his crew? Because that's what I'm calling them. Top Flight.
Mm.
Top Flight. And you know who else?
Mm.
Are you
the Dark Order.
The Dark Order, who may be the worst faction in the history of wrestling. Not the worst, but top 10. They beat both those teams in one night. They first beat up Top Flight, then they beat up Dark Order back to back.
That brings up the question now. Where's Will Ospreay? Where's Ricochet? Where's all these guys to fight against, the
I'll tell you this. Daniel Garcia, who thinks he's a tough guy, and Private Party, who thinks they're tough guys. They're like, we'll handle this. But they're begging everyone to join them. They first went to Jack Perry and the Young Bucks, and they're like, want to join us? And they're like, screw you. We're not joining you. They're like, oh. Then they go to Orange Cassidy. Not the greatest choice in the world. Not the worst. And Orange Cassidy makes no sense, says, I'm no hero.
What?
He says, I'm no hero. He's like, I'm not helping out.
Then why did he come out when Danny Bryan got...
He didn't come out Orange Cassidy. He came out halfway and then walked away.
During Wrestle Dream?
Not during Wrestle Dream. This was we do this week.
I'm saying, didn't he come out like concerned for Bryan Danielson when he got...
Oh, yeah, he came out to check on him, but he's not fighting the Blackpool Club.
By the way, Tiffany asked who is Top Flight. I think they're like brothers or something.
They're cousins and they have Action Andretti with them. They're a bunch of wimps. I refuse to give them the airtime to say their name.
By the way, Thaddeus says, not trying for a hot take. I like Ambrose and Mox, but do you feel with his own creative freedom has been that much better booked in AEW than WWE?
I don't know what creative freedom is, but
maybe he means creative freedom, like, he could do whatever he wants, as John Moxley. John Moxley's like, hey.
He comes out and doesn't get fined. I mean,
right.
I would like a better. I still don't. First, the name of the group is very stupid. Second, I'm all for being angry, but there should be a reason for being angry. He says he hates AEW. Why do you hate AEW?
Right.
Second of all, you're acting like the other NWO who just arrived. You've been there for years. Cesaro has been there for years. Pac has been there since the beginning. Wheeler Yuta has been there from the beginning. All of a sudden, you hate it. Maybe he has a concussion and he doesn't know what's going on. I like the group, but it's a little tough to follow. This is the second week in the row in the number one story, so I'll give them that. But he just keeps talking in riddles. I'm not a fan of it.
Right. The point is, why'd you beat up Bryan Danielson? Who you're fighting for? Who are you rebelling? You can't be Mr. like, hey, who are you rebelling? What do you got? This ain't Rebel Without a Cause, James Dean. You're John Moxley. You know what I'm saying?
That's like us having the show for 3 years. Oh my god! Oh my god! But after 3 years, I say this has all been a trap. I'm going against PN and The Voice. No, you can't do it after 3 years. It's ridiculous. It's not making a lot of sense. I'm a bit confused.
They got to explain it. Right now at AEW, it's very jumbled. A lot of people. By the way, did you hear about Samantha Irvin quit the WWE?
The ring announcer?
Right.
I could care less.
Maybe care less.
I know people love her. They should hire me to be the ring announcer. Entering the ring next, weighing a mean, lean 265 pounds, The Miz!
Dude.
You think they should hire me?
No.
Is there an opening?
Yeah.
Someone, if you have connections, tell the WWE I'm willing to give I'll be a ring announcer. And let me tell you, as a ring announcer, I'll be backup security. If someone's being attacked, I'll come in. I'll save the day.
Would you use chairs and other weapons?
I carry 2 guns with me everywhere I go, as you know.
Oh
boy.
Nancy and Reagan. Those are the weapons I need.
Yeah.
And I also have a ring, so when I punch it hurts more.
All right. Well, here's Hillary and Clinton. How about that?
You don't have any muscles. That's a problem.
I have muscles. Look at this. Look at that.
That's fat. I touched.
That's not fat. It's strong. That's brawn. It's brawn.
Look at his chest.
By the way,
I'll bring Lottie as my backup. I'll be an announcer with a valet. How about that?
All right.
Valet.
Valet. That's a lady who comes to me with the ring.
Oh, I thought you were talking about those car people. I don't got no driver's license.
I have a driver's license, but I can't drive. I'm sure PN doesn't have a driver's license.
All right.
Bike, you think he could drive?
Tiffany says Lottie wins. Thaddeus is he agrees with Voice. He feels like his run in AEW lacked depth. He's a bad guy. He's a bad boy, and he's doing his backyard wrestling style. But overall, what's his motivation? That's a good question. What is Moxley's motivation? What do you want, Mox?
I gotta give Moxley something. Last time he was out, he finally started hitting the weight room. He's in the best shape he's been in since AEW. His group seems to be dominating. I appreciate that as well. But, I appreciate all that stuff. But I want answers. And next week, there better be answers. Also, we're not talking about Ambrose.
Right. So, by the way,
I was just saying we covered all 5 topics.
Yeah, this has been a very, very, very fun show tonight. Thank you for engaging with us. Obviously, Lottie, as our producer, told us to wrap it up because Raw is going to be in 25 minutes. And I think Lottie's got to.
Football games tonight.
Yeah, well, the lot.
I'm not gambling on either of those games, so we're safe.
but the Raw is coming soon. Lottie, I'm sure she's very busy because she's a young kid and they have fun life.
I have a comedy show tonight at the Rose at 9 p.m. in Chelsea. It's free.
Right.
Wasn't part of a busy schedule of watching Raw,
Right. Yeah. Maybe next time, move it to a Wednesday or a Tuesday.
A Tuesday. No, that's parade day. You can't.
Thursday.
Parade day.
Thursday's a parade. I'll be if you go opening your eyes, I'll be at the Liberty Parade on Thursday. I've booked myself there. Goodbye, people. You've been wonderful.
All right, enjoy your time, guys. Enjoy your full week of wrestling. We'll see you next week.
Let's get drunk.
Last week in wrestling, PN and Voice and Lottie.